Camera video shows the moment Brittany Patterson was arrested for letting her 10-year-old son walk into town by himself.
What am I under arrest for?
For reckless endangerment.
And how was I recklessly endangering my child?
On October 30th, Patterson said she took one of her children to the doctor. In the meantime, her son, Soren, who since turned 11, decided to walk less than a mile into town from their home in rural Mineral Bluff, Georgia.
Yes, you heard that correctly. A mother, after her son was 10 years old, walked to the store alone. Some police said that she was reckless endangerment. What type of soft formula fed I never grew up in the 90s cops are these right now? Because if that was reckless endangerment, then my parents should be charged for full on abandonment. Okay? I come from an era, I was born in 86, and even in the 90s, those commercials still came on talking about it's 10 o'clock, do you know where your child is? Our parents weren't worried about where we was because they gave us rules and expected us to follow them. The only thing they knew, they didn't know what we was doing outside, but what they did know, when them street lights come on, your behind better be back in this house. That's what I do know. Wherever you at, whoever you with, by the time them street lights come on, you better be in this house. That's what I do know. Like when 10? Man, I was a part of the Latchkey Kid gang. You feel me? I had a key that I had to get in my house. Only thing we had as a form of protection was locked doors. And don't you answer that door for nobody but me. That's all the protection. That's all we had. And there was nothing else. We knew how to make food, whether it was a TV dinner, whether it was throwing on some fish sticks. My favorite was sausage and noodles. I knew how. I was stove cooking mine. I wasn't even I was stove cooking mine. I ain't even talking about you pour some hot water in. Like, no, I was there with the season, the flavor packet. You feel me? Shrimp and Oriental. Well, they don't call it Oriental no more. They call it soy because Oriental is offensive to Asian folks because it's almost like a general term that some random person give them and trying to take away the identity of them being, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, or whatnot. And they just call them Oriental, so they changed the name. But anyway, history lesson aside, that Oriental and shrimp was my go-to. If you want to know, like I said, it's called soy now. But what in the world where a 10-year-old? Man, like I said, I had a key. And if I lost that key, guess what? My behind had to sit outside that house till either my big brother got home or one of my parents got home. And I had to sit. But we walked everywhere. And then, boy, don't let you get a bike. Oh, don't let you get a bike. A bike, you might as well have a license. You might as well have a driver's license if your behind had a bike. What? Rolling. We was all back in the doggone woods of my neighborhood. I think we found a part of the neighborhood that was supposed to be developed that never got developed. For real, it was just a big dirt road with trees on both sides with some tape up. Like, I feel like they were supposed to do it, but they never did it. Why they never do it, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know what soft behind cops them was. But clearly, they had to be born after the year 2005 or something. That's the only thing in my mind that makes sense. Y'all had to been raised in some time in the 2000s. Because if you were born in the 80s and raised in the 90s, ain't no way you man, y'all soft behind. Man, listen. Reckless endangerment?